hot. Castanacho. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to eat this. Yum. Welcome to another day in Italy. I'm about to make some coffee in my mocha pot. I'll show you guys how I do that. I've shown you in a couple other videos, but it's always fun to see. And then we'll sit up on my terrace and have some breakfast. Okay, I'm sitting at my table now. This is the best angle I can get. But I'm gonna show you guys how I make my coffee in this mocha pot. So, first, water in the base. And I fill it up until that little knob thing. Then, stick the filter in the base and you get your ground coffee and you spoon it in and you don't push it down or it messes up the filtering process. So you just scoop it in and leave it loose, don't press it. Put as much or as little as you want. I like my espresso really strong, so I fill it all the way to the top. Then take this part and you screw it on. Now we're gonna put it on the stove, and when the water in here boils, it'll boil up through the coffee grounds and then it comes out of this little thing and the coffee will be in here when it's ready. All right, coffee is ready. First, we pour espresso. Ow, that's so hot. Oh my gosh. Ow. Now I can pour it without burning myself. I like to add almond milk into my coffee. So we're gonna do that. This is my favorite almond milk in Italy, by the way. This brand, it just tastes really good and they don't add sugar in it, which I don't like my almond milk super sweet, so. And now we can go up to the terrace and I'll show you what I'm eating. It's super exciting. Okay, I'm on my terrace now. This is my view. It's so beautiful today, oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm eating for breakfast. This is my favorite dessert here in Italy, and it looks like a pancake. It's called castanacho, and it's made with chestnut flour and pine nuts and raisins, water and a little milk, and it tastes really doughy. You can see it's kind of like bendy. Oh yeah, and there's olive oil in it too. I love it. And it's gluten-free. I'm gluten-free, so this is something I can eat. The wind, oh my god, it almost blew my camera over. Hello guys, so I have not turned on my camera in a bit. I've just been hanging out at home, having a chill day, because I haven't had a chill day at home in a while. But we're gonna make some risotto right now. This is my basil garden, so we're just gonna pick some basil. I wanna put some fresh basil in my risotto. I'm making pumpkin risotto. Okay, so we have our basil leaves here and some garlic, and this is our pumpkin. I chopped this up earlier. I just cut it open, scooped out the seeds, and diced it in little squares. So now we're gonna chop some basil. The most difficult part about making risotto is the stirring. You cannot stop stirring it the whole time it's cooking. So our basil's ready to go. Okay, I'm gonna finish chopping this garlic. You guys don't need to watch me the whole time. I will check back in once all my ingredients are assembled. First, we have the pumpkin from my garden, salt. I just have a little jar of it, garlic, and the basil from my garden. Some people make their own vegetable broth, but I really just like the boxed broth here. So I got boxed broth, risotto rice. If you're making risotto, you should always use Arborio. And last, we have olive oil. So now I'm gonna get everything going on the stove and I'll check in with you and kind of show you the process. I almost forgot the last ingredient, and it's Parmesan cheese. I grated the cheese. It's probably like half a cup. I'll write the ingredients below, and now I'm just gonna show you guys kind of the process. Let's go. Okay, so I poured the broth into this pot, and I'm gonna bring it to a boil, and then I just put this pot over heat, and now I'm gonna add like 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and let the oil heat up a little bit. I wish I had a place I could put you guys. Okay. I hope that stays put. So we have our olive oil in here. And now we're gonna add our garlic. When you hear the sizzle, that's a good thing. It means that The oil's nice and hot for the garlic. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Probably should be on a little bit of a lower flame. I don't wanna burn it. The garlic's like a golden brown, so we're adding our basil now. And then once the basil is a little crispy, which doesn't take long at all, we're gonna add our rice. Our full cup of rice is going in. And you just stir the rice around. I'll show you actually in the pot now. So the rice grains are starting to turn from white to like clear. And once the grains are mostly clear, that's when you'll start to add the broth. It just takes a couple minutes. Not even. Okay, so now we'll add our first ladle of broth. You just add 1 ladle at a time. Sorry, it is super loud right now in here, but you can see that all the broth is gone now. So we're gonna add another ladle. And we'll just keep doing that until it's time to add the pumpkin. And we have to keep stirring it constantly so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pot. Okay, so the rice is not quite cooked, but it's getting closer, so it's time to add the pumpkin. So I'm just gonna add a few handfuls. I feel like that's a good amount. I still have a lot left, but I'll have to use that for another recipe. So our pumpkin's in, and we're gonna keep adding our broth to cook the pumpkin and finish cooking the rice. Also, as far as the salt goes, you just want to add it to taste. So just add however much or little salt you want. And then pepper, you can add if you want. I might add a little bit right now, actually. Okay, so I've been stirring it and adding more broth to it. And it has fluffed up a lot and the pumpkin has completely cooked now. All right, time for the last step. So you take the risotto off the heat. I've turned off the flame. And now we're gonna add in our Parmesan, and we're gonna stir it in to make it nice and creamy. The risotto is done. Okay guys, here is the finished product. Pumpkin risotto. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to eat this. And look at my view while I'm eating. This is crazy. I feel so grateful right now. It's kind of a cloudy night. Seriously guys, this is such a vibe. My risotto with this view. I mean, does it get any better? I'm so happy right now. I can't get you guys any higher than that. So I'll just bend over and try this with you. Oh my gosh, it's so creamy and perfect. There you go. First bite. Yum. Yum. It's so simple but so flavorful. That's why I love risotto. So I'm gonna finish my risotto with this incredible view and just soak this moment in because it's amazing. Make sure to give this a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe for more videos like this. And follow me on TikTok. I upload a new Italian word of the day there every single day so you can learn some Italian with me that way. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao for now.